With that being said, there's power in knowing the person's name. And I had to go through a lot of deep spiritual contemplation, a lot of deep meditation to try to find it. That being said, based on what I've seen in the spirit world, I've come to a conclusion. I can only conjecture. I'm not saying affirmatively if this is the case. That the names of the so-called Barbara and David Rayner, which are actually aliases, I think that's one of the people that they work with. From what I understand, that's one of their clients. A.K.A. Paul and whatchamacallit Edwards. Paul and Veronica Edwards. That's an alias that they use for their online publications and so forth and so on, from what I understand. I've come to the conclusion that their true names are Peter Frank Occala. Their last name is Occala. Occala. The woman's name is, I got LL or IIona. II is Hungarian or Swedish or one of those. Annabelle Yona, or I think her first name is Yona. Occala. That's their names. There's power in knowing these assholes' names. That's their Achilles heel, because they got a lot riding on them. A lot. They don't want to be known because they've done so much sadistic, evil-ass shit to other fucking people. And they need to fucking get back. They need to be gotten back. Last night, I ain't gonna say a lot, but I went through a lot of shit. A lot of shit to try to get this information in the spirit world. A lot of mental hurdles, a lot of mental gymnastics. Nearly lost my motherfucking consciousness, my memories. Hey, trying to get what I need.
Do you know what time?
No, ma'am, I don't. No, ma'am, I don't. I'm sorry. I think it's about maybe 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yes, ma'am.
Third time's at 11?
Yes, ma'am. Felt my consciousness leave my body. At one point, I was pissing in my fucking bed all night. I'm gonna have to have a lot of work done on me spiritually. But that's their names. I'm gonna say this right now. Right when I found out where he worked, one of my, I'm just gonna say, one of my spirit guys, one of my people, higher selves, was telling me where he worked. All this information he threatened to offer and get rid of her. His astral form. I'm gonna tell you what that motherfucker's name is. It's, hold on. Or shall I say wetback right there. His name is Michael Cuevas Waivas. That's his guru entity attachment. I'm dropping names. I don't give a fuck at this point. Because they've been taking a lot from me. A lot. Energy signatures, all that shit. I'm gonna get that shit back. Y'all don't let shit like that slide. With that being said, I'm gonna try to do more work in the astral plane today. I'm gonna try to get more info about these motherfuckers, because I'm gonna tell you something right now. They've done a lot of fucking people dirty in the spirit world as well as in the physical. They've done a lot of evil ass shit. They don't like to be revealed. You know, from what I understand from another reader, there was a young lady who watched my YouTube channel. And she told me that
is there something more going on?
The guy, Peter Frank, you know, it's funny too, because I'm gonna say this right now and preface this. When I was in jail, I swear up and down, I remember hearing him say Frank or Hank, which is a code name. And as soon as I heard that, heard him mention, I believe it was, I'm trying to think, I think it was Hank. Might be his real name or his code name, I don't really know. Heard someone go, I heard, they trying to get control of my consciousness, so I'll let all this shit out. But anyways, I heard, as well as of my higher self, the spirit guides, trying to fuck with them. But anyways, I heard Annabelle Iona Occala, whose maiden name is either Steinberg or else Sodenberg. I heard her say shh in the astral plane. No joke. I've seen these people's hell realms, and they're awful. I've seen the places where they've kept people, including my poor daddy, who they call Cockney. They have him butt naked parading around with timelines that look like ropes all over his body, keeping him stuck. And my dad's a good man. He don't deserve to be where he's at. You know, my brother Chris and none of them. I've seen where they've held others. There was a Mexican girl who they had gotten stuck in the fucking astral plane in one of their hell realms. She worked at Walmart. And they had that poor child going through fucking obstacle courses every single day where she was running away from fucking nightmare situations and scenarios. These are some evil ass people that need to be fucking stopped. So I'm doing what I used to do in the past before I started woking motherfuckers under him, the so-called protege, and I'm dropping dimes. I'm dropping docs and I'm dropping dimes on their asses. I'm not playing around anymore. They've taken a lot from me already. I know I can and will get that back. And with that being said, these motherfuckers, they think they God. You know, guru is supposed to be a designation for someone who's God of a hell realm. That's what he's trying to make for himself in the astral plane. Using Michael Cuevas, who could be an ancestor, turned roach attachment. So, you know, this guy, he treats his own fucking ancestors like shit. I've heard in the spirit plane, you know, especially the Mexican ones. He treats the Mexican ones like shit. He's part Mexican. I don't like that shit at all. This motherfucker needs to be taken out. No, ma'am, I do not. I don't do drugs. I don't do any of that. Thank you. Sorry about that, sister. Came out here with a candle, trying to find out what's going on with these motherfuckers.
It was my phone.
So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead, try to find out more information on these motherfucking criminals in the astral plane and take their asses down. I'm not fucking around anymore. All right, so anyways, I had to review some information. So in short, he has a law firm that's called either Tinsely or Tisley and Associates. He lives at 1724 Beverly Hills Drive. I also saw in the spirit world, because I keep hearing that he also lives in Malibu as well, 133131, either Alhambra Way, a road or something, or Agora Road. Those are the two specific ones I saw. He also has two kids. One is named Chris Occala, and the young girl, her name is, I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. Hold on a second. When it came down to the little girl, for the longest period of time, I kept seeing Eevie. Her name is Evelyn Occala. That's what I got in the spirit world. Evelyn. But I'm not 100% certain, but that could be the name. With that being said, this guy Peter, Frank, whatever the hell his name is, Occala. If you've ever watched The Matrix, he got the same voice as that guy, Chris Patalagones, or some shit like that guy when I tell your name. He got the same fucking, it's a sneaky ass voice as him. As I said in the other videos yesterday, which has a little bit more information, but I think the same, I'm just reiterating the same. But I had to stop because I had to try to see exactly what was going on in the spirit world to get my shit accurate. And that's why I went into deep contemplative mode yesterday. I used to notice that for the longest period of time, if I was doing something, there were a lot of eyes on me out there in Malibu. And it's because a lot of those people out there are connected to that block. They're connected to with that, with that being said, for the longest period of time, I've been saying that they do a lot of human sacrifice, a lot of rituals out there. And that something weird is going on out there. Something ain't right. I've been saying that for the longest. And all that shit is connected. All that shit is connected. They go on that blog because they depend on him for that shit. Watch people suffer who they put, heavy curses on, smells on. Like I said before, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. I don't like what I saw become my fault in the fucking astral plane. I don't like an ocean that these motherfuckers plan on sending them into numerous hell realms. That's why I'm dropping docs on them. A lot of motherfuckers will be doing heavy evil shit like this. They don't like shit to be dropped on them because they know they're doing wrong. When I used to woke motherfuckers, for instance, they did me wrong. That's why I could shout proud loud. I woke this motherfucker. These motherfuckers don't want to be found out. So I'm going to keep finding out more information on the answers in the spirit world as it comes. This is going to be a beautiful day today. Anyways, I want to talk about something I discovered in the spirit world just now after I did a video. I remember right before I got taken to jail in Malibu, going back to June of 2022. Got butt ass naked, motherfuckers fingering me and shit and all that. A bus rolls up out of nowhere. And them little motherfuckers off the bus, they get off and they're like, hey Raven. Shit was funny. Anyways, next thing you know, a whole lot of fucking sexual marauding goes on. Ooh. Make a long story short, I kept trying to figure out for the longest, because I sensed it, I knew that it was some type of neighborhood watch shit going on. There was actually a guy who I knew a while back who saw me, who revealed that. I'm going to go ahead and look up the video. But with that being said, I knew for the longest that they had some type of neighborhood watch shit going on. And that if I was engaged in something, if I was doing something, people would know and people would get involved. And a lot of people would come to me to see what I'm doing. Comes to find out that Paul Edwards runs a blog, an underground blog on the dark web called the Daily Compost or the Interwebs Daily, something like that, where he talks about spiritual and physical human sacrifice because he doesn't want to fuck up his job. Let me see where he works. I think his daughter's name is Eevie. I'm seeing Eben and Associates. I gotta look that up. Or Edwards and Associates, some shit like that. It's supposed to be underground. And find out more information on this motherfucker. Hold on. Let me go ahead and turn this off. I just got word in the spirit world that this motherfucker runs 3 blogs. The last one, I'm not really sure about. The first one he runs is called the Compost Daily, where basically he boasts about his exploits in human sacrifice. I knew people from that area were following something about me that was trailing me. And from what I hear in the spirit world, I've heard his voice, and he sounds like that actor from the Matrix, Lou Paglione or some shit like that. He'll come back to me, the one with the bald head who say that he'll sell out. All right, it's Lou Paglione, something like that, Pantalone, some shit like that. Pataleon. He sounds a lot like him. I've heard him in the astral plane. He also goes by Hank. And he runs 3 blogs. It's called the Compost Daily, where he talks about his human trafficking, sacrificing people in the spirit plane. I also mentioned he works for, has a law firm, and it's called Tinsely and Associates. I'm not trying to fuck with my what I see. I gotta get my shit together. Oh, This is some real evil ass foul shit I got around me. I got shit that's trying to fucking cut my fucking baby line and shit, cut my fucking spiritual connection while I'm talking about this. With that being said, that motherfucker feared that I would get close and discover it. There's some real evil, wicked shit that he put on me. He can't be doing this to other people. I'm not gonna let him do this to other people. All right, I'm getting word in the spirit world that he runs 2 blogs. One is called I gotta ramp up my spiritual protection right now. One is called this motherfucker. He was trying to get me to say one that's wrong. One is called the Daily Compost. A second one is called
where they were paying really well when we first got here. Or not really well, but average, and then they started charging less.
The Interwebs Daily. Now, with that being said, Another one is called, all right, let me tell you where he works. He works at or for the Tinsely or Tisley law firm, which is located at, supposedly, from what I'm hearing in the spirit world, I don't know how true it is, 1724 Beverly Hills Drive. I heard a Waverly Place and the E something, but I think it's Beverly Hills Drive. With that being said, these crooked ass fucking people, this network of crooked ass people, they need to fucking fall down. And they need to stop what the fuck they're doing. They're trying to do some spiritual intimidation shit right now where they're trying to steal my child consciousness, which is an important aspect of myself. And that's the last thing that they do before they kill you. Baby Rain is a ruthless motherfucker. With that being said, I feel pushed by very, very powerful high forces to put a stop to the fucking madness, to all the evil shit that they do in the spirit plane. I gotta fight tooth and nail to put myself back together every single day and to get my shit back in the spirit world from these motherfuckers. They've done too many fucking evil things to people. And this shit needs to fucking end. It needs to stop. Because they're gonna keep doing evil shit to people and they're not gonna fucking stop. He was trying to throw a bone earlier and manipulate my consciousness, my intuition, to get me to say the wrong fucking things. I heard what I heard in the spirit world. He was trying to throw in the wrong fucking bone and say a site that it isn't, that he runs. But it's two possible websites, the Interwebs Daily and the Compost Daily, and I put my money on that. Compost Daily. This ruthless motherfucker needs to be taken clean the fuck out. He can't be sacrificing people in the spirit plane. I mean, the hell realms he sends people to, the awful things he do, how he manipulates people's consciousness, steal them, all that, shit that you can't see in the physical, it still physically affects you. It's horrible shit. And he can't be getting away with that. That's why I was chosen, I feel, to be a voice for his victims, because he can't fucking kill me. No matter how hard he tries. He's tried to trap me in hell realms, but he can't because I have tight spiritual protection. The other victims of his didn't, including one Native American man who was able to escape because he had strong spiritual protection. With that being said, I hope that a lot of you can use this information if your relatives, people, family, ancestors were victims of these people, to be able to rescue them from his hell realms. Like they say in the spirit world, when you put an entity's or a demon's name out there, they don't like that shit because there's power in the name and there's power in knowing the name.